We're just getting everyone invited, so bear with me while we get the whole process started here. Still just going. Now we're going to put the link on our Facebook page. There we go. Just type in now. I tell y'all, if PlayStation's ever going to fix something, they got to fix the browser. It's horrendous. There we go, finally. Damn, browser. All right. Hey everyone, Cal. I was just in the message. I was on the Facebook page. I didn't see y'all join in. Gold, what's up? I see Pixels is here. Cal's here. Oh. We're gonna give it a couple minutes to see who hops in, and then we're gonna go ahead and get started. When you hop in, please leave your PSN in the comments so I know who's here. I'll give you a little shout out for coming out for the technically the last. Well, we did have our last official event last night. This is the last event for Battlefield right now. This is the last administrative everything. This is it. Ready for the new wwws in 3 minutes? I don't know what you mean, Pixels. As you see, I got all my Battlefield swag on tonight in preparation. Little Battlefield lanyard. Got my Battlefield Tanker Medallion. Clan pin, of course. And my dog tags. I'm wearing my Battlefield shirt. Which unfortunately shrunk in the wash, and now I gotta lose another 20 pounds to have it fit more better, but I'll get there. Fixes, I know this is what you want to see right here. This is the raffle. All the little tickets right here. I cut them up just like an hour ago. So we'll do that near the end of this little stream. So what do you guys think? I know you saw a tour before, but I've had some new stuff. Cal, what do you think of the lunchbox back here? A little sexy Ruby lunchbox. I wish you could see this wall, Cal, in person. It's crazy. The massive Ruby posters, the Ruby wall art. This wall is just nuts. Oh, Pixels, I told Jim, but I didn't tell you. I pre-ordered Dark Souls 1 this morning, along with Far Cry 5. So yeah, it's kicking pretty much ass. Oh, I don't think I showed you guys the God of War plushie. I know I told you guys about it. Hold on. But here he is. Kratos. Check him out. Oh my god. Doesn't that make you want to buy Kratos? I fucking love this little thing. This is amazing. Alright, you guys haven't seen half my shit. Kratos, right? Yeah, he's freaking cool. I love that little guy so much. $12, that's all he costs. And I thought that was way worth $12. There's a Bloodborne Hunter one, and I want to get that one too. What time is it here? I'll check the time. Alright, we're giving it about 3 or 4 more minutes, and we're going to start. Yeah, it's my wish to actually get, you see that blank spot in the hallway right there? It's my wish to get that blank spot covered up with posters. As you see, I got my Attack on Titan, Dark Souls, Destiny, Assassin's Creed Origins. In the back there, I don't know if you can see it, I got a second Origin poster. And I got another Destiny, some Batman back there. Over there on the staircase down there, there's Battlefield and Call of Duty Zombies. And over here, there's actually a massive 8x8 foot poster of WW2. What are you talking about? Are you talking about Beeper's Pixels? Because Beeper's never gave you cancer. Sorry to inform you of that. Alright, so it's 9:10. We're going to start here. Hopefully, we get some more people Xbox. Oh, are you talking about the red ring? The red ring didn't induce cancer, it induced rage. So, now that we're here, oh, well, I see one more person just joined. Hello, welcome to the Battlefield 1 Sector Retirement Award Ceremony and Commeration Speech. That's a big mouthful. Micro thing. Micro thing. So, welcome to our last Battlefield event. been a long time. We opened Battlefield November 20th was the date I got my copy of Battlefield 1. November 20, 2016. Up until that year, rather, was one of the worst in the clan's history. We had a lot of failures that year. We had a lot of high-ranking members leave. We had a general in training leave. We had an officer leave. We had a section leave. Our sections on Black Ops 3, on the Division, on not ESO, but Black Ops 3 and the Division were shut down, either due to lack of interest or in Black Ops 3's case, just poor management, a failed section, a shutdown. ESO, we also shut down due to lack of interest that year. But on the other hand, that section was going for over a year. But still, 3 sections down. There was a lot of nervousness in the clan, about leaders not stepping up and then getting our shit together. And in August of that year, that's when me and Jim put our foot down. We had our legendary 23-hour meeting. 23 hours. And we came up with a plan to purge the clan. And we did. We purged the clan all the way down to 10 members. And it was a very, very tense time for us. And we were looking for a game to focus on, get set up on, and really push. We needed a game to turn around the year. And that's when we found Battlefield 1. So, we started Battlefield 1 up, and the monumental popularity of the game, combined with the people that we did get from the Purge, and the people that we were able to recruit, we turned the clan around. We got our shit going. It was great. We opened up for honor of February of 2017, and things couldn't have gone any better. We were recruiting absolutely beast players, from players like Jut, Reese, Convict, Problem, Pixels, all members recruited on Battlefield 1. And some of those members, not all, but some, are still here with us today at the end of the section. So Battlefield 1 did a lot for us, and it did a lot for me personally as a gamer. I love the challenge it presented. I love the theme. It was totally refreshing, and it was just a fantastic game to play. Now, it didn't come without its struggles. We had a couple troublesome members, some explosions on the board. Not gonna mention any names, but you know who you are. And it was alright though, because and here I'm gonna give my first shout out to a particular member. And tonight I plan on shining the spotlight on a lot of members, but my first one is, and I don't know if he's watching. I hope he is, but I give a shout out to Drunken. Some of you later Battlefield members might not know who he is. He was a squad leader back on the Division, and he was the only recruited on the Division that is still with us in the clan today. And he did an amazing work on the Division, And when I brought him over to Battlefield, within a few months, he was an officer. I believe he became an officer by the end of February. So right around that time, 2017, was when Drunken advanced, and Battlefield 1 had earned the clan its first BF1 officer. Ever since then, I've been totally happy with the guy. He served as my second for 12 months. And, unfortunately, he went through a really rough patch in his life last November, and he's been on hiatus since. So, Drunken, if you're watching, I really respect you, and, I appreciate all the hard work you did for the clan, and helping me, and the countless meetings, and helping me set up not one, but 2 Hell Weeks for Battlefield. And all the meetings, again, at 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 9 a.m., 1 p.m., all over the 24-hour clock, and dealing with members, and helping me remember shit, and keeping me in track, and keeping me in check. Thank you for that. As we advance, we get to right around May with Battlefield 1, or March rather, we hit the first DLC. And the response I got was absolutely amazing. We had massive activity, massive posting. I remember the drowning of posts from the Battlefield 1 section. And it was just so amazing to see all the people coming together on one game, really giving it their all, and it was a fantastic experience for everyone involved. We hit right around May, and this is when the second shout out I'm going to give tonight to a particular member. I want to give a shout out tonight to one particular member who joined in May, and I'm pretty sure he knows who he is. He served me well, even though he has not been my second. He has not held that official title. He has pretty much served in that regard since joining. His advice and his my venting sessions with him have helped me tremendously. And I just wanted to say thanks, Problem, to you for all the hard work that you've done since you came in. And I'm really proud of you that you come into the clan, you're not even in for a year yet, and you're already running Monster Hunter World. That's incredibly impressive. The fact that you smashed the fact that you smashed the officer training record of 9 months and you made it into 6 months is oh my gosh, is just absolutely astounding. So Problem, again, well done, my friend. So continuing on, we're around June now, and we are approaching E3, the biggest gaming convention of the year. And AoA's tradition is to host our E3 Party Week, which is the week before E3, where everyone games their hearts out, trophy hunts, fun events, cool shit to do, and prizes. And so, again, I had a bunch of fun events planned. Everyone knew what they were. We even did during E3 Party Week an event that everyone hated, if you all remember, the Proned event. That half of you raged on. I believe Stoner left the match once or twice. So, I loved E3 Party Week. Again, we had, because that was right around we were closing in on the second piece of DLC. It got pushed back, but we still had that hype from thinking the DLC was going to come out, and it really showed during E3 Party Week, and I was really impressed. Going forward into July and August, I'd started cataloging stats, because at this point we were almost a year into the section, and it was time to start really pushing stats and earning stats for the clan. And Stat-wise, we were doing really good. We completed 7 or 8 custom dog tag challenges. We completed 2 charity events by that time. We completed 10 community events by that time. And we'd also earned a 64% win ratio across all game modes. And a lot of us, and you can still probably go check in the Battlefield tracker. Me personally, I was top 2% in the world for tank kills, tank score per minute, anti-tank kills, tank vehicle kills. I know members that were here for the plane and for various other awesome things. Top 1 in defuses, top 1 in arms, you know. So a lot of members really contributed to the Battlefield tracker stats. And to all who did, I am extremely grateful, and you've all done a fantastic job. Now, we were approaching the 3rd piece of DLC. And Cavalry Couch. The top 2% of Cavalry class. Couch, nice job. We were approaching August and September, and this is right around when the 3rd DLC launched. And our core group had definitely changed. By this time, we were approaching here, and a lot of the people who started on Battlefield weren't here. So, that is what it is. You know, every section loses and gains awesome people. And, the Rush King. Every section loses and gains people. And, it was a fantastic, fantastic time. So, right now we're approaching October, and this is the 2nd Hell Week for a section. Now I want to stop and just kind of like give it to you guys. A 2nd Hell Week out of section's insane. Most sections don't survive 1 Hell Week. They only get 1, but we got 2. So the fact that we had 2 was insane. I had a bunch of fun planning the events. I thought you guys had a blast doing the challenges. Pin the Lampet mine on the horse. If you guys remember that one. Pin the Lampet mine on the horse. Fixes. I know you remember that, doing that shit. Jihad Jeep, kamikazing your quad into the backside of a heavy tank or artillery truck. Oh my god, the videos were the videos were amazing, absolutely astounding. They were so fun. I remember Problem raging about the sniper challenge, the first day solo challenge, which was the a 400-point sniper shot. And I remember we were all getting it all day. I got mine on a Monte Grappa rush match, and I remember Problem raging about it until I took him on a little sniper fest, and he eventually got me. And the praise and sigh of relief from Problem was just hilarious. I remember Problem and Bobby, because I watched a video on Facebook. I remember Problem and Bobby, doing that, I think it was the Jihad Jeep challenge, and Problem posts on the page, he's like, thank God for Bobby, because if it wasn't for him, I would have just died. Oh, man. Oh, God. And we had the big LMG challenge, we had the Knives with the 9 challenge at day 7, and it was really fun. And I want to say this, our challenges for Battlefield were on equal terms with every other section. And I was really touched when I saw the final leaderboard, and that I saw the 12 Battlefield members. The first 12 were all Battlefield. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All Battlefield members. And then there was one Destiny, and then it was 13, 14, 15 Battlefield. And then there was the For Honor guys. So, no, this is the For Honor section, but got screwed up. Shit, sorry. Oh, did I say something there? Oops. So, I was so impressed by the turnout for that. I remember giving everyone a rank up for it, and it was just such great work. 10 out of 10 challenge, right? That was a fantastic challenge. I'm gonna give my next shout out to Pixel Jams. It takes a lot of toughness to stay in a clan for a long period of time. Clans aren't easy. They have their low periods and their high periods. And sometimes there's conflict between people, and a lot of times that can just lead to people leaving, or people developing bad blood and stuff like that. And it takes a lot of courage to try and to keep trying when you're in that kind of situation. And I want to say, regarding Battlefield, the videos that Pixels put up were the best on this section. Unquestionably the best. I still remember his, my two favorite out of everything he put up was the first trailer he did. The first, no HUD trailer he tried out. I loved that. And then my second favorite video must be, the shotgun one, where he had that Eminem backing, and I just thought it was unfucking believable. In fact, if I were to say what's the best video from Battlefield 1 section, it would be that Eminem video, because that was just superb. It was off the fucking chain. Better than anything I or anyone else on the section put out. It was just fucking great. Beyond just for, yes, he is the Canadian guy, Leroy. Beyond for just, the videos, his dedication to the clan on a couple times has been, he's shown himself, and I call him Pixels Sparkles moments. And I know he doesn't like me saying that on the stream, but maple syrup, oh my god, I'm gonna fucking cry. I know he doesn't like me saying it on the stream, but I want to tell a story that I heard, or I was there for, and me and Pixels were in a chat. We were playing a rush match with one of the new recruits. Hey, Convent, how you going? And we were playing a rush match, and me and Pixels had just each put up videos on the Facebook page the other day, and me and him were talking about each other's videos, and I was like, hey, did you see mine? And I'm like, he's like, yeah, and we talked about mine for a bit, and I'm like, hey, I saw yours, and yours was really good. And the third new recruit, he was in there, and he said to us, you know, I don't remember what he said from memory, but paraphrasing, he pretty much said our videos aren't worth our time, and, you know, that no one cares about them and no one watches them. And I was going to say something. I was going to slap him down like a little fucking bitch. But, Pixels didn't even fucking wait. He didn't hesitate. And he said, I forgot what he said to the man. Yes, that Jose Fuentes is convict. Couch, don't, Pixels is trying to confuse you. But, I remember what Pixels said. I can't remember exactly what Pixels said to him. But Pixels said something like, a lot of people put their time and effort into those videos to make it great for the clan, and you don't have any right to down those or disrespect the hard work people put in. That was right around what he said. And I think that was the first moment, because Pixels and me, we've had our ins and outs, but I think that was the first moment where I saw the officership potential in him. And again, I gotta reward his tenacity. You know, he didn't do so well during the first trial of officership. Unfortunately, he failed out. But he buckled down. He got it done. He worked on the things we told him to work on. And now he's in the officership training program again. And now he's on the last stage and soon about to graduate. And I wasn't trying to say that to knock him. I'm trying to say that to show how far he's come. Because it's hard to do that. It's not easy. Most people would just leave. Most people would just ghost. Leave, delete everybody, not give a shit. But you have to have the fight to stay in. You have to have the fight to rank, and you have to have the courage and the determination and the will to keep going. And Pixels definitely has that in spades. So, really well done on this section, Pixels. I really had a good time playing with you, believe it or not. So, now we're after Hell Week, and, can't go to me know your IP address. Oh my god, that's great, Couch. So, now we're on December, and we're on to the first chapter of Turning Tides. And we're doing pretty well, even though Battlefield at this point is throwing lag after lag after lag at us. But we're still managing to come together. And we're still managing to kick ass, take names, increase our stats. And we do that throughout the rest of December. And now we're almost to the end, or almost caught up to where we are today. January, I ordered the final, I started the final skill evaluation for Battlefield 1. I addressed all our stats. I started talking to members about, transfers and all that stuff. And I finished the January-February months. I finished the stat page. And as it stands right now, we have a 94% win ratio across all game modes. That breaks the previous clan record of an 85% win ratio held by the best section in the clan, Advanced Warfare. I can't say how monumentally proud I am of all the members of AoA who came together to help get that stat done. 94%. That's unbelievable. That means we're usually winning 9, almost 9.5 out of every 10 matches we play. It really means that when we play together, and when we play together in friendship and teamwork, we're just dominant. We roll over people like a fucking freight train. And you guys have been there with us, the members who are watching the stream now. You guys have been there. You've seen how we stonewall people. Our match last night during the last Battlefield event, during that last rush match, those guys didn't get nowhere. Not a single fucking spot. They got destroyed. Stonewalled. Bullshit. They didn't have no chance in hell. And Couch makes a great point. During our entire thing, we were so OP, so broken our clan was, so just unbelievably OP fucking dominant, that the game had to keep splitting us almost all of our events because we were just too damn good. I can't remember how many times it switched groups of us over on other teams, and it said, what's the message it says? It says, you've been assigned to this side based on performance or something like that. It says that up in that right-hand corner, those white letters. Oh, God. It was such skill, such domination. And not just on one game mode. We weren't like a clan, okay, we're just going to play Conquest. No, we did the same thing on TDM, Domination, Rush, Conquest, War Pigeons, Frontlines, Supply Drop. Every fucking mode, we came in, stomped everybody's ass, gave them a taste of the tea, and left. That was it. It was such an amazing experience. It really, really was. I'm so moved by how much we were able to do. A 94% win ratio. In addition to that, at the end of our section, we competed in over 21 different community events, 2 charity events, and we completed, and I do believe we have completed, every custom dog tag on the game. In addition to that, we participated in 4 clan battles, which on Battlefield is insanely hard to find anyone to battle. And we also stomped in public match 7 different 5+ member clans, indicating that they had at least 5 people on the server at the time. Oh my God, Pixels, the tea was mint. Oh, this is so freaking great. So, I can guarantee you, I had a talk with Hitman last night, and he gave me my section evaluation. If you guys don't know, when a section ends, every section chief is given a section evaluation on how that section performed. And I want you to know that I was given by Hitman an A+. The Battlefield 1 section was given an A+ on section evaluation, which was really, really nice to receive. And it's not my A+, it's our A+. A lot of people, past, present, earned this achievement. So, I want to say I appreciate everybody. And now we come to February, where we sit here today, a complete section, and we've started seeing people move on. And we see that with Problem, again, advancing in the clan to the head of Monster Hunter World. We see that with Pixels, getting officership on Call of Duty. We see that with Convict, Stoner, who are all transferred, among a couple others, all transferred to Monster Hunter World. We see that with Joe, who's transferring to Call of Duty. I'm actually, for the first time in a long time, taking a break from running games for 6 to 8 months. It's going to be a great break for me, as I've been running games continuously for years. And now we're on the end. And I want to give a couple shout-outs to members I didn't mention in my little commemoration speech. definitely to Convict, and Convict might be shocked to hear me give him a shout out. But Convict, we've got a couple members in the clan who have left or who've gone severely inactive and have come back and dominated. I'll get to that, Pixels, don't worry. Convict, when he went severely inactive, he eventually got back to me, and we talked about what happened, we talked about his situation, and I helped him, I talked to him through it, I helped him, work out a lot of his issues so he could make time with the clan, and he came back really strong. I was really impressed. I mean, you started seeing videos, you started seeing activity at events again, and eventually he had enough activity to become a squad leader near the end of the section. And I'm actually really proud of him. And it's okay, Convict, like I said, but the important thing is, again, and I tell this to everyone, and I said this just 10 minutes ago, this section has, or being in a clan, there's up and down times all the time. And, while there is, downs, there's also ups. And, again, I like to focus on the positive. You really came back hard. It's been a great ride so far. I can't wait to see where you go with Problem on Monster Hunter World. It's going to be a great game. I can already tell Problem's got amazing ideas for Hell Week this year and all this other stuff. So I know you're going to do pretty well with us. So I want to give a shout out to a few more members. Jut has actually been with us for a very long time. Jut, I consider like the grunt of the group. I don't know if he'll like me saying that, but he's always trucking it, He's just coming on, trying his best, always trucking it. I don't think there's a guy on the Battlefield 1 section who defines the term trucking it any more than Jut. But I wanted to say a good shout out to him, give him some love, because he has worked very hard for this clan, and I can't wait to see where he also goes on Monster Hunter. So, we're gonna, before I end my final speech, I got two big things to announce. So first, we are going to do the clan MVP, or not the clan, or the Battlefield 1 MVP, and I took a long time to sign about this, and hey Stoner, what's up? I took a long time deciding about who I was going to choose for the Battlefield 1 MVP, but I ended up choosing Drunken. Like I said before in my it's okay, Stoner. Like I said before in my initial announcement, or praise to Drunken, he really has done a lot of work for this clan. I'm telling you guys, the Division was fucking shit. That game hurt to play. And I don't know if some of you are fans of the Division, but when AoA was on that game fucking hurt to play. And Drunken was the only person to just, bear it out, teeth it out, and he went to Battlefield with us. He was such a good communicator. He was fantastic at helping me deal with members and helping host events, and he helped me organize both Hell Weeks for the section. And I had a blast helping him with it. He truly enjoyed what he did, and I'm hoping when he does come back, when he gets off hiatus, that he decides to go for generalship because he will have my support. I think the training for him for that would be absolutely monumental for the clan. So Drunken, if you are watching, I definitely think you deserve this award, and you will earn. I'm going to be sending you. I'll hold you on Facebook. We'll talk address probably tomorrow or the next day, but I will be sending you one of these, the little Battlefield Tanker keychain. So again, we'll talk addresses in a few days. But going forward, we're gonna have the raffle now. I know this is what Pixels has been waiting for. So the whole idea behind the concept of the raffle was that God damn, I need all the tickets to go down. Was that every event that a member participated in during the last week and a half, they earned a raffle ticket for every event they came to. And whoever wins is going to earn a Battlefield 1 beanie that I got from a Loot Crate style box. So my head's just too muscular and too thick and too, awesomely muscular to fit that beanie, but we're gonna see. So I shook up the bag, and I'm gonna move my hand around inside it. Actually, I won't dip it on the chin. I'm gonna keep it fair for you guys to see. I'm gonna give it a really good shake, a really massively good shake. Pixels, I'm looking at the screen now. Pixels, are you wondering what you're gonna get? Are you hoping, Pixels? I can see your fist clenched and your mouth is just like that. You're like, I'm hoping I get it. Alright, I'm gonna close my eyes again, and I'm just gonna pull one now. This one. Whichever one this is the winner. Alright. Oh, it's gold! Oh, I'm sorry, Pixels. I don't know if you guys can read that, but that's my, it says gold right there. Oh, so it looks like gold is the winner of the beanie. Sorry, Pixels. Rotten luck. Alright. Rick, does that look stuck to you, dude? Mad Bike had nothing to do with this. I'm hosting this stream around this time so that he doesn't have anything. The shirtless man will not make a presence in this video. He is right now at plumbing school. Alright, so Gold, congratulations. Again, I'm going to hit you up on Facebook and we'll give addresses out. So I'll send you that in the next week or so. Now for the final commemoration speech. Gold, you're there. Haha, yes. Congratulations again, Gold. But now we're on to the final commemoration speech, and I had a lot of ideas for what I wanted this speech to be, but I really wanted it to be a heart-to-heart, and I'm just gonna go with what I'm feeling right now. And what I'm feeling, intercept. What I'm feeling is an overwhelming sense of gratitude, nostalgia, and from a lot of you guys, absolute love. And again, I try and tell everyone this. I've been running AoA for near on 12 years. And during that time, the clan has become as part of me as this arm is. I can never leave the clan, I can never abandon the clan, I can never give up on the clan, I can never try my absolute best for the clan. I'm going to be here forever until the day I die. And then when I die, I'm going to be buried with my AoA pin and dog tags. So when you're that involved with something, when you give over a decade of your life to something, you become attached to it. And that's what I've done with the AoA. I've become infatuated, passionate with this clan. I even got a tattoo in my hand. And so every time a section succeeds, even if it's not one that I've run, I feel a sense of gratitude because my clan has gotten better, and that makes me happy. But when it's a section that I've led personally, when it's my work that makes the clans better, the sense of overjoyment is prophetic. It's unbelievable. And I feel even better when I can share that fun and happiness with other people, like Gold, like Pixels, like Cha, like Problem, like Stoner, like all the people, Joe, Seven, everyone who's on Battlefield. Just the fact that I was able to help you guys have a better day, or lose your head for a little while, relieve the stress of the real world. That to me is the success. That I have a bunch of guys who I consider best friends, and some even I consider family. And the fact that I was able to help them all have a fun time, and really just sharing a great experience. And that's what we did on Battlefield 1. We had fun times. Pixel, Shouty Medic, and Pidgeono, Ninja Vanish, me shooting down plane after plane after plane after plane with the tank. I remember Gold in a match of Conquest on Suez. He brought and I think it was during a clan battle too. He brought he was getting chased by an enemy plane, and I told him to come down near me. He swooped down and flew right by me, and I shot perfectly, and I destroyed the plane that was following him. We did that perfect lure, and it was amazing to see Couch and his Couch Nobles. To watch his streams were awesome, and to see him go on just nasty killing streaks with a horse was great. To see Pixels dominate in that snipers competition that we held back a while back. When he was when we were all going at it, me, Problem, Insane Clown. You remember that guy? Insane Clown, Pixels. Oh God, that was back in the day. So we all have our stories now. We've done what we came to do. And now it's time to move on. And this is, for some of you guys, it's maybe a little hard, because we've been here so long, we've known each other so long. To move on to another game is not easy. But for some of you, especially those on Monster Hunter World, a lot of you are transferring there together. So I think it's going to be easier for you. It's always hard on me to retire a section, but it's always good for the clan because that gives us energy or time to refresh, and then we move on to the next big thing. And who knows, Bad Company 3 could come out this year, and if that's the case, not gonna say anything yet. But again, I just wanted to thank everyone for how much dedication and time and hard work people put in. So that's it, boys. head of Battlefield 1. I hereby retire the AoA Battlefield 1 section. AoA is no longer affiliated with Battlefield 1, and now I relinquish the position of section chief and head of Battlefield 1, and all transfers that have been made are now permanent. So, that was it, boys. It's been a fantastic ride. I really appreciate you all, and I will see you on the next game.